Do you want to code, but you've got no idea where to start? Or maybe you've tried coding before, but you've been lost in the sea of YouTube tutorials where you code along without learning a damn thing? Well, don't worry, because in today's video, I'm gonna give you the only resource you need to go from zero to hero. It's called the Odin Project. Okay, so let's set the scene. What exactly is the Odin Project? Well, in essence, it's a free online coding curriculum designed to teach web development to complete beginners. It's been created by industry professionals, and it's an open source project, which means that it is actively maintained by the community. But what makes it the only resource you need to learn programming from scratch? Let's find out. Alright, the first reason why the Odin Project is so awesome compared to other beginner-friendly programming courses is just how comprehensive it is. The curriculum spans from absolute basics all the way to advanced concepts. It all starts in Foundation, where you learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, the technologies that run the web. HTML will allow you to create the content of your website, CSS will allow you to style it, and JavaScript will make all of the content interactive. In Foundations, you'll build some fun little projects such as rock, paper, scissors, Etch-a-Sketch, and even a calculator. I love Foundations so much because they teach you how to work like a software engineer. You learn how to set up your development environment, how to set up your IDE, how to use the command line, and most importantly, how to use Git, which is the one tool every developer should know. After finishing Foundations, you've got two paths you can follow: full stack Ruby on Rails or full stack JavaScript. You can choose one or the other, it really doesn't matter. My advice though, choose the path you're the most interested in, because both of them will make you a great software engineer if you put in the work. In the JavaScript path, you'll continue to learn some HTML and CSS, but you'll mostly dive right into JavaScript, where you'll learn some modern ES6 notations, some asynchronous JavaScript, a bit of computer science, and some testing using Jest. After that, you'll dive deep into the React course, which has been completely overhauled in 2023. There, you'll master frontend and you'll learn how to build awesome user interfaces. Finally, you'll finish with the node.js section, where you'll learn how to use Express and MongoDB to create your app's backend. After finishing this path, you will know MongoDB, Express, Node.js, and React, which makes the very popular and very employable MERN stack. You'll even get the chance to fill up your portfolio with some awesome projects, such as a battleship game, a memory card game, a shopping cart, and even a Facebook clone. Yes, you'll have the skills to build that. On the other hand, in the Ruby on Rails path, you learn Ruby, of course, a programming language designed for programmer happiness, which means it is very fun to use. Then, just like in the JavaScript path, you'll continue learning some HTML and CSS. As for the databases, instead of learning MongoDB like in the JavaScript path, you'll get the chance to learn SQL, the industry standard for databases. Then, you will learn Ruby on Rails, a backend framework that allows you to launch and create websites very quickly. It is a framework used in small and big companies because it allows developers to build really fast. And it's the real gem in the Ruby path. Finally, you'll dive back into the front end with JavaScript and React. As such, the only section not covered in the Ruby path is the Node.js course, where you learn Node.js, MongoDB, and Express. In the Ruby path, you'll also get the chance to build really awesome projects. You'll build a chess game, a blog application, a flight tracker, and even Facebook. As you can clearly see, the Ruby path is very comprehensive, but it is also a bit longer. So my suggestion would be to look into your local market to see which programming language is more in demand. In general, there is a lot of demand for JavaScript developers, but there is also a lot of competition because the supply is very high. As such, even if there are fewer job postings for Ruby developers, there's also fewer of them, which makes them amongst the highest paid in the industry. If you still can't decide between the two options, the Odin's website has the spinner thing that will make the choice for you. So, just give it a spin. Moving forward, what makes the Odin project truly shine in my opinion is its emphasis on project-based learning. Instead of just sitting back and watching tutorials or mindlessly typing away code you don't really understand, the Odin project forces you to roll up your sleeve and apply your skills by building projects. I'll tell you one thing, building projects is hard, But this is exactly how you learn, because it forces you to think about the problem and how you're going to build a solution to solve it. But the biggest positive to project-based learning by far is that you're not just improving your coding skills, but you're actually creating a portfolio to showcase them and to showcase your creativity. By the time you're done with the curriculum, you'll have a huge list of impressive projects that you can show to a future employer. How cool is that? Another aspect of the Odin project that makes it so powerful is the community. I can tell you from personal experience, when you're embarking on a journey into something as vast and complex as programming, it can and it will get overwhelming. This is why having a community of like-minded individuals who are learning alongside you is so valuable. The Odin project has a very active Discord server where you can ask questions about your code, where you can share your progress, or even collaborate on some cool projects. They even have a success stories section where people explain how the Odin project helped them get jobs. I always enjoy reading them because it shows you that with the right resources and dedication, anyone and everyone can learn to code and even become a software engineer. So there we have it. Comprehensive curriculum, project-based learning, and awesome community are the reasons why I think the Odin project is the only resource you need to learn to code. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.